The Lost City of Zerida.
Chapter 1: The Mysterious Map. Jake Carter was not your average teenager. While others played video games or watched movies, Jake spent hours reading books about ancient civilizations, hidden temples, and long-lost cities. His dream was to become an explorer like his grandfather, Dr. Henry Carter, a retired archaeologist who once led expeditions across South America. One rainy afternoon, while helping his grandfather clean the attic, Jake opened an old wooden chest. Inside, he found a dusty leather journal with a strange golden symbol on the cover. As he flipped through the pages, a folded piece of paper fell out. It was a map. At the center was a red X with the words, "Zerida, the Lost City of Gold," written in faded ink. "Grandpa!" Jake shouted, running downstairs. "What is this?" Dr. Carter adjusted his glasses and looked closely. His eyes widened. "I haven't seen this in years," he said quietly. "I found that map during an expedition in 1975. Legend says Zerida is hidden deep in the Amazon. I never had the chance to find it." Jake's heart pounded. He knew this was his chance to live the adventure he'd always dreamed of. That night, he called his two best friends, Sarah and Leo, and showed them the map. "You're crazy," Leo said, though he was already packing a bag. "I'm in," Sarah smiled. "Let's find Zerida." Chapter 2: Into the Jungle. The next week, the trio landed in Cusco, Peru. There, they met a local guide named Miguel, a man with deep knowledge of the jungle and a mysterious past. "Zerida?" Miguel raised an eyebrow. "Many have gone looking for it. None returned." Jake showed him the map. Miguel studied it carefully, then looked up. "This map, it's different from the others. I'll take you, but you must follow my every word. The jungle is no playground." With machetes, food supplies, and survival gear, they began their journey into the dense Amazon rainforest. The air was hot and humid. Insects buzzed around them. Vines wrapped around trees like giant snakes. On the third day, they reached a fast-flowing river with a broken rope bridge swaying in the wind. It was the only way across. "I hate heights," Leo muttered. Sarah went first, balancing carefully. Then Leo crossed. When Jake stepped onto the bridge, one of the ropes snapped. He slipped, hanging over the raging water below. "Jake!" Sarah screamed. She and Leo grabbed his arms and pulled him back up. "That was too close," Jake said, breathing heavily. Miguel nodded. "Zerida doesn't want to be found." Chapter 3: The Stone Guardians. After days of hiking, they arrived at a strange stone wall covered in ancient carvings. Two massive statues stood on either side, shaped like warriors holding spears. "Los Guardians," Miguel whispered. "The Guardians of Zerida." As the group stepped closer, the ground began to shake. Dust fell from the trees. The statues moved. "They're alive!" Leo yelled. The stone guardians stepped forward, blocking the path. Jake quickly flipped through the journal. On one page was a drawing of a symbol, two snakes coiled around each other. "I think this is the key," he said. He drew the symbol in the dirt between the statues. Suddenly, the shaking stopped. The guardians returned to their positions and the wall behind them slowly opened, revealing a dark tunnel. "You passed the test," Miguel said. "But more challenges are coming." Chapter 4: The Puzzle Temple. The tunnel led to a wide clearing where an ancient stone temple stood, half covered in vines. Inside, the air was cool and dry. The walls were covered with symbols and drawings of stars, animals, and people in golden robes. In the center of the temple was a massive stone door. On it was a puzzle made of rotating discs, each with strange symbols. Jake read from the journal, "Only those who see with both eyes and heart may pass." "What does it mean?" Sarah asked. Jake closed his eyes and ran his fingers over the puzzle. He remembered something his grandfather always said: "Sometimes, the answer isn't what you see, but what you feel." He twisted the discs into a pattern that matched a design he had felt earlier: two eyes and a heart in the center. With a loud rumble, the door slid open. Chapter 5: The Lost City. They stepped through the door into a massive underground chamber. Light poured in through holes in the ceiling, illuminating a breathtaking city of golden buildings, stone bridges, and crystal-clear rivers. This is Zerida," Sarah whispered. Birds with glowing feathers flew overhead. Strange plants shimmered in the light. In the distance, a golden pyramid rose above the trees. As they walked through the city, they saw murals on the walls telling the story of Zerida, a peaceful civilization that hid its city from outsiders long ago. The people disappeared, but the city remained, protected by powerful magic and loyal guardians. In the center of the city stood the Golden Pyramid. Inside was a treasure room filled with gold, emeralds, and mysterious glowing crystals. Jake reached out to touch a crystal when a deep voice echoed around the room. "Who dares enter the heart of Zerida?" A tall figure stepped from the shadows. He wore a golden crown and held a staff that shone with blue light. "I am the guardian of the city," he said. "You have passed the tests. But now, you must choose." Chapter 6: The Final Choice. "You may take the gold," the guardian continued, "but if you do, the city will disappear forever. Or, you can leave the treasure and take the knowledge. The choice is yours." Leo looked at the gold. "We could be rich." Sarah shook her head. "We didn't come for money. We came for the truth." Jake stepped forward. "We choose knowledge. We'll tell the world your story." The guardian smiled. "You are wise. Then take this." He handed Jake a crystal shaped like an eye. "It holds the memory of Zerida. Use it well. And remember, those who seek only gold are always lost." As the group turned to leave, the city began to glow. Lights danced in the sky. The pyramid shone brightly, then slowly dimmed as they walked away. Chapter 7: Return to the World. The journey back was peaceful. It was as if the jungle now protected them. Birds flew beside them. Rain came softly and only when needed. On the final day, Miguel turned to them. "Thank you," he said. "You didn't take. You listened. That's why Zerida let you in." Back in Cusco, the crystal Jake carried projected holograms of the lost city. Historians, scientists, and news reporters gathered to hear their story. Jake, Sarah, and Leo didn't become rich, but they became something even better: respected explorers who discovered a legend and chose to honor it. And somewhere, deep in the jungle, Zerida still waits, watching, listening, guarding its secrets. Thanks for watching. The end.